shooting death of Botham Jean could become a murder case by the end of this month. A Dallas County grand jury will hear the district attorney's presentation against fired officer Amber Guyger. Our Steve Pickett is live for us from the Crowley Courthouse tonight with more on what the incoming and outgoing district attorneys are expecting. Steve?
Well, this high-profile case, as you know, Ken, is essentially caught between the transition of one district attorney to the other, both of them with views on this, and we talked to both of them about it today, and we learned from sources the grand jury will essentially get this case in 2 weeks.
Based on what I know, which is only from the media, and based on the law, I think that the more appropriate charge for this case should be murder.
Just elected District Attorney John Creuzot made it clear the Dallas police officer arrested for manslaughter should face a charge that reflects her actions. But fired officer Amber Guyger's case still belongs in the hands of current DA Faith Johnson. Johnson is prepared to seek an indictment, but stops short of confirming a case for murder.
We're presenting everything to this grand jury, and we're going to explain the law, the accurate law, for them to make the right decision.
Officer Guyger shot and killed apartment complex neighbor Botham Jean. She told investigators she entered Jean's apartment thinking it was her own, mistaking him for an intruder. Authorities arrested her on a manslaughter count. DA Johnson's team has compiled a case for the 12-member grand jury. But Creuzot's team will prosecute that case if an indictment is returned.
Well, the only conclusion I can come to, based on my 36 years of practicing law, understanding police training, and looking at the probable cause affidavit and the information that's been made available through the media, is that this is more appropriately a murder case and not a manslaughter case.
What we're planning to do is to give them everything they need to make the right decision.
What is the right choice? How is that defined? The sitting district attorney won't make that declaration. The incoming district attorney, you heard his voice. The grand jury process is a closed one. It is private, but nonetheless, 12 of those individuals, 9 of them have to essentially agree to a true bill, meaning an indictment for a police officer accused of shooting a man who was sitting at home. Reporting live, Steve Pickett, CBS.
Okay, so you guys heard that? The incoming district attorney, he says that Amber Guyger should be charged with murder, but the sitting district attorney, who is a black woman, wants to indict her, but it stops short of a murder charge. She does not want to charge Amber Guyger with murder. She seems as if she wants to go ahead with manslaughter. Okay? I told you guys many times, not all black women, but most black women are not for black men. They're not for us. Just look on YouTube. Watch some of these swirlers on YouTube. All of a sudden, they're pro-black. Listen, they're faking the funk. Okay? They really don't give a shit about black people. This female, Amber Guyger, shot this man in his home. She said she thought she was in her house. She was sober. She wasn't blind. She wasn't smoking. How in the hell can you think that that was your house with a red mat in front of that door? And that apartment is the only apartment with a red mat. She murdered that man, and she's trying to get off with all these lies, and she has a black woman to try to help her. Actually, she has a black woman helping her. Men, take notes. Please take notes. I've told you before, if there should be a bloody race war, black men, these black women you call queens, again, not all of them, but most of them most of them, over 70% of them, for the sake of their survival and for the love of Whitey, they will have you men killed. Mark my words. I've been telling you guys this. Sit back and observe. This district attorney, I think her name is Faith Johnson, she does not want to have Amber Guyger charged with murder for murdering a black man who's black just like her. Take notes. I'm out.